A long time ago, there was a small village somewhere in the world. There was a girl who fell down next to a pond. Her parents saw, and they were able to help her get up. All three went home. Even though she went home, her parents forgot to call her spirit to get up and go with them. The girl, Gao Yua, her spirit still sitting by the pond and could not return to Gao Yua's body. Gao started to get really sick for several months, and her body was very weak. The parents heard that the village spiritual healer was very successful in her duties. She was able to bring human spirits back into their body. Some people died for 24 hours, and she was able to go into the spiritual world and bring the spirit back into the body. In a few minutes, the dead person became alive again. Therefore, the mother told the father to go and ask the spiritual healer for help. The spiritual healer agreed to help. She said to the parents that no matter how long it took her to perform her jingle bell dance, please do not let anyone move her body. And also watch their daughter very carefully. There should be any human or animal that comes in between the healer and her altar. The spiritual healer saw the girl pass through in trance, and she kept going without turning back. The healer saw the girl's feet bleeding and crying for help. However, the girl seemed lost and trapped inside the spiritual world. The healer said,
con chú pli nhỏ chỉ tu sâu nó chỉ cho chơi nhỏ nó mù chỉ cho chơi bưởi đi lỡ cha tư ua tờ tua vì lỡ cha tư ua tờ loi có yếu tua bư đâu ra chữ tế có yếu tua nhỏ đâu ra chữ chơi đâu cũng ta năng sĩ cho mù lỡ có và cho mù lỡ có chế có nè thở có gì cái chuối muốn trong nè vừa lưỡi mua trong gì vừa ở đâu nó mình trốn dài chỉ chẳng mù trên trái chỉ sao mù chỉ sáng.
The girl came upon a palace, and she was about to enter. The healer tried to stop Gao Yua. She said,
cá chỉ rõ răng ở bê tu tua mùa rong chú em sai mùa rong chiên cầu cá yang trà son trái cho lơ ya chân rong có chân mùa bê cá tông cho bê ba mùa bê cá lâu tua cho bê tê bê yo cá li rõ nê min trùn sai chỉ bu nữ min chủ đua nhỏ trâu ra chữ tê chỉ bu nê min trùn sai chủ đua chủ pli nhỏ trâu ra chữ chơi cá li rõ luôn chủ đua lọ ua bua cá li rõ luôn chủ pli đó lọ ua bơ cá ra xe cá chỉ tàu ra chữ ra lọ một chú một rong chi lúa lúa tây lúa chờ cá chỉ tàu ua li cha sa cho ta để cháu lúa mình trốn sai cho ta ua.
The girl entered the king dragon's youngest palace. She rested in there by putting her bleeding feet in the air from traveling through the spiritual world with no shoes. The roots of bamboo and grass would poking her feet. The healer said to the girl,
Mình trốn sai có cho lo nhỏ lúa và có cho lo bự lúa đông có xì sai có tua lỡ tao đấy nhàng tao xong ấy mi không mà không thua có chỉ mùa tua lỡ trâu ấy không tao có chỉ mùa tua lỡ cứ ấy còn tu nan chùa li li ấy còn tu nan chùa li ấy có mi có tơ nè tôi câu trứng mù lỡ câu trôi nè cho gọi mi tơ tua lỡ mi cha cha mù xí lia xí chuối có cho lo nhon tờ lúa và lúa thìa li chỉ mua lấy có ua lúa nhai có cho lo cho tờ lúa chế lúa thìa chỉ tu có mua lúa bằng cây lúa chế ở mình trồng sai.
Still, the girl did not see the healer, but she now heard someone calling her name about returning home. After she ate the prince's food, she was full and started to dance. She made lots of noises, and the prince heard from outside. He rushed in and saw a beautiful girl was dancing. He could tell right away that the girl was not someone from his palace. He saw her feet get injured. He then started putting medicine on both feet and wrapped them with cloth. Many days passed by, and the Prince Shina took Gao Yua outside. They walked around his beautiful palace. She saw the prince talking to the animals. In the kingdom of Prince Sheena, they quickly fell in love with each other. That even, they got married. After 3 days of marriage, the king ordered Sheena to go and released water onto earth because crops were dying from drought. The prince took his white magic pearl and told Gao Yuan not to go outside no matter who calls or no matter how windy it was. Now that the prince's magic pearl was with the prince, Gao Yuan was able to see and talk with the spiritual healer. She forgot what the prince had told her not to go outside. Then, she went outside, and the healer opened the spiritual world door for the girl to see. She told the girl that white dragon released water onto earth was her husband. They must hurry home before he returned. The healer was able to return Gao Yua's spirit home. The girl's parents were very happy and they said, "My daughter, you have been gone for many months." The girl replied with a tearful and heartbroken. While the spiritual healer was still performed and used her magic to manipulate the prince, Gao Yua was very sad of leaving her husband. She has now not only missed him, but she was also pregnant with the prince baby. How would she deliver the baby dragon by herself? Would it be a human or a dragon? What would the village people treat her? The prince returned home. He was very happy that his wife listened to him. The spiritual healer said to the paper money doll,
Các chị rõ ràng cụ thờ năng nghĩ là thờ khoai cầu mò xuống sai mò chi mò mi mò rừng tao plip lỡ ô lúa chỉ em mi mò rừng tao plip lỡ ô lúa ngờ e chọn cầu lúa ba mù chọn cầu lúa tê mi mò rừng tao cỡ nho dài chân cỡ chi mò ví mò dâu cỡ nho dân dàn thu cỡ chi mò nè mò chi e chỉ thọ cỡ nho y che mù y chi cho thọ cỡ mù nho cầu ô lu li sư mô nhà cu trong câu còn bay còn nó chi ta mô cu nhà trong câu cờ tê còn nó chuyên kỳ còn nhỏ nó qua nữ chi còn nhỏ nó qua nữ cờ mò.
The end. What will the prince do after 12 months that the money paper doll disappeared into the air? How would he feel that his real wife has returned to Earth?